Hello friends, as you might be aware that other than doctors, nurses, dentists, pharmacists, there are around 50 different streams of allied health sciences and professionals who are part of healthcare system in India. And historically, there was no regulatory body or a central council for them to regulate their professional standards, registration, licensing, etc. And recently, the central government has passed a National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession Bill 2021. Under this act, there will be a national commission which will regulate the education and professional standard of all these streams, allied health streams. In absence of a central regulatory framework, actually most of these streams were collectively known as paramedics in India, since there was no clarity about their nomenclature and classifications at various levels in government and private healthcare establishment. So after establishment of this proposed national commission, the first important question will be raised at who are these professionals which are to be regulated under this national commission soon. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Indian AHPs. This is the first video in this series on National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession Act 2021. And these are the important categories which are to be regulated under this proposed National Commission. Starting from, there will be 10 different councils for more than 50 different streams of allied health sciences under this National Commission. Starting from medical, laboratory, and life sciences professional, then second number, that is trauma, burn care, and surgical oblique anesthesia related technology professionals, then physiotherapy professional, nutritional sciences professionals, ophthalmic sciences professionals, occupational therapy professionals, community care and behavioral sciences and other professionals, then medical radiology, imaging and therapeutic technology professionals, and medical technology and physician associate, biomedical and medical equipment technology professional, and then health information management and health informatic professionals. So these 10 different group, or we can say councils, will be established under this commission. So in this video, I will talk about the allied health and healthcare professional. Who are they under this proposed national commission? So already explained that these 10 different councils will be established under this commission, and these are the major areas. So under this 10 councils, there will be more than around 56 categories, different categories divided into 10 different streams, 10 different councils. So again, there are, and the classification of these positions are basically on the similarity of profession, similarity in scope of practices. So there many similar groups has been clubbed into a single, to be regulated under a single council. Like for example, the first councils will be for medical, laboratory and life sciences professionals. Two different streams of area of sciences, medical laboratory sciences has been covered. Those who will be part of medical lab services directly, and those who are part of research wing in labs area. So these both segment of medical lab services will be considered and be registered under this council. Similarly, the same mechanism been done for other councils also. So these are the 10 different groups, and you can see that the classification of these nomenclatures has been decided on the basis of ISCO code. And ISCO is basically International Standardization of and Classification of Occupations. That is a document prepared by the International Labour Organizations. So these are the different codings which has been done and as per that documents. There are several, and this is the documents which has been referred in Act also. So this is one of the important document which they have referred in different deliberations during the including consultation related to bill. And this is the definition which they have finally decided under National Commission for Allied and Healthcare Profession Act 2021. This earlier these paramedics, or after that they were called as allied health professional. Now they have been divided into two different domains, the different categories. One is allied health professional and other is healthcare professionals. So as far as this commission is concerned, this is for this will cover both categories in different council. Even in a single council, there can be allied health professional and healthcare professionals. So there is important reason which they have given that this classifications in two different domain has been decided on the basis of ISCO classification, which was referred earlier. So when I will see that allied health professionals, they have been referred in subsection D of section 2 of NCAHP Act, National Commission for Health and Allied and Healthcare Profession Act 2021. So as per this act, allied health professional include an associate technician or technologist who is trained to perform any technical and practical tasks to support diagnosis and treatment of illness, disease, injury, or impairment, and to support implementation of any healthcare treatment and referral plan recommended by a medical nursing or any other healthcare professional, and who has obtained any qualification of diploma or degree under this act, the duration of which shall not be less than 2,000 hours spread over a period of 2 years to 4 years, divided into specific semesters. So this is the definition which has been now is the part of act, and that is a final definition right now for allied health professional. And as far as healthcare professional are concerned, they have been referred in subsection J of section 2 under NCAHP Act. And healthcare professionals include a scientist, therapist, or other professionals who studies, advises, researches, supervise, or provide preventive, curative, rehabilitative, therapeutic, and promotional health services, and who has obtained any qualification of degree under this act, and the duration of which shall not be less than 3,600 hours spread over a period of 3 years to 6 years, divided into specific semesters. So two important things have been referred in this while they finalize this definition of allied and healthcare. One is ISCO classification on the basis of which they have decided, and another is the duration of trainings. So as far as the allied health professionals are concerned, they have minimum 2,000 hours trainings is required, and then for healthcare professionals, 3 years to 6 year means period, they have the degree should not be less than 3,600 hours of duration. So now we can see that this is these titles of different professions has been protected by the law. So there is already a provision in the Act itself under the section 56 and 57. And those who are, we will misuse the nomenclature or title of different professions, they may be punished under the section 56 or 57 of this Act. So if any person whose name is not for the time being enter in the central or state register falsely represent that this is so enter, or uses the connection with the reference to the title or any words letter to suggest that his name is so entered, his or she shall be punished on the first conviction with fine which may extend up to 50,000 rupees, or any subsequent conviction with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months, or with fine not exceeding 1 lakh rupees, or both. So this is the punishment for the misuse of title and misuse of qualifications in Act. And then similarly, section 57 also is for the similar reason. If any person not being a person registered in the central register or state register take or uses the description of any allied and healthcare profession or not possessing an allied and healthcare qualification under this act uses a degree or diploma or a license or an abbreviation indicating or implying such qualification. That means the title, though the titles of different streams is to be further defined in upcoming rules, but right now there is already a provision in the act itself that all these titles will be protected by law. So this is basically the scenario abroad regarding allied health professionals. The definition and classification of allied health categories are variable depending on the country healthcare needs, their local healthcare system and regulatory framework. There is no standard definitions worldwide or uniform definition worldwide. Every country has their own healthcare settings, and that is also on the basis of their regulatory mechanism. Few categories have already established a regulatory framework long back for allied and healthcare professionals, and few are now in process of regulating them. There are few countries where there is a common regulator for all healthcare professions, and in other countries, a few other countries, so there are separate healthcare regulators. Like for example, in India, we have 6-7 different regulatory bodies are there, or commissions are there for regulation of allied healthcare services. So as far as the most commonly accepted definition of this, that was prepared by that approved by that Association of School of Advancing Health Profession in US. Allied health professional, healthcare professional, distinct from dentistry, nursing, pharmacy. They provide a range of diagnostic, technical, therapeutic, and support services in connection with healthcare. And one other university internationally has also defined that allied health professions are distinct group of health professionals who apply their expertise to prevent disease transmission, diagnose, treat, rehabilitate people of all ages and specialties. Together with a range of technical and support staff, they may deliver a direct patient care, rehabilitation, treatment, diagnostics, and health improvement intervention to restore and maintain optimal physical, sensory, psychological, cognitive, and social functions. So these are the two most commonly accepted definition of allied health sciences. Though in other countries also, they have a regulatory framework, common regulatory framework for allied and health sciences. Like for example, in Australia, they have a regulator for common regulator for allied health sciences. That an association is also working for, common association is also working for allied health and healthcare professionals. Then UK, USA, Malaysia, that in Malaysia have a very recent example where allied and health sciences have been regulated under Act in 2016. The act was, bill was passed in 2016 itself. Then Finland, Norway, New Zealand, even in Nepal, they have a common regulator for allied health sciences, in Sweden also. So these are the future possibilities after establishment of this commission. Professional registration and licensing will be there for Indian AHPs. Accountability and responsibility in healthcare services and practices will be there for every professional, recognized categories of professional. Then standardization and regulation of professional education, and then uniformity in service condition, job role, entry qualification, pay structure, and career pathway for AHPs. Overall quality of improvement will be there as far as professional education and healthcare services are concerned. But at the same time, there will be a challenge also with reference to regulating and managing more than 50 different streams of allied health sciences under this single act. This will be going to be a very tough task and challenging task for stakeholders, including government bodies, because already the registration of different qualifications, already that there is a big network of institutions which are conducting courses, degree, diploma, and post-degree courses throughout country in different states, then setting uniformity in educational professional standard, content of course, duration, then setting uniformity in designation and recruitment rules in different department through regulations, setting uniformity in service conditions, then defining job roles, scope of practices in health services, deciding stake of various profession in absence of real number, the basis of their professional stake. So that these things are going to be very challenging in future, because now it's a huge network of allied health and huge number in Indian healthcare system. And initially, in the process of registration, there will be again a challenge, because now under this act, the allied health sciences have been divided into two different domains, allied and healthcare, on the basis of this ISCO classification. So in my next video, I'll be covering other issues related to this ILO ISCO classification, why they have referred this document everywhere. Is it so important that it was inserted in NCAHP Act, ignoring all previous definition recommendation of government bodies? Whether other countries are following this ILO ISCO documents or not, global regulatory status, nomenclatures, and classification of AHP, is that legally important, or was it legally important for us to incorporate in our act? And emerging challenges or confusion and conflict related to ISCO 08 documents, because it's going to be a very difficult task for associations, also those who are commonly representing all these allied health professionals right now, and they will be divided into two different domains now after the registration process. So then the solution and possibilities for future, there is always a scope for improvement. Even after the enactment, there are possibilities for amendment every time if the things are justified, reasonable. And then history of worldwide AHPs worldwide. These things will be covered in upcoming videos. So this is, as per our understanding, this will be the future of healthcare, team-based healthcare, where all these allied and healthcare professionals together will be there for patient, and they will work as per the need of the patient. This is a fantastic picture representing the collective or team-based healthcare system. So thank you very much for watching this, and for regular updates on allied and healthcare, please subscribe to this video. So this is a small clarification with reference to this channel, that this channel has been created primarily to provide academic and professional information related to allied and healthcare professional, and can be useful for student and faculty of allied health sciences, allied health and healthcare professional working in government and private healthcare establishment. Then for policymaker in different academic institutions, healthcare department under central and state governments. And being a part of many professional organizations and official committees, I understand the limitation of this channel. So before that, I start sharing my specific content related to various issues. I wanted to clarify these important points for better understanding and to avoid any confusion, conflict in future. The videos shall be for information purpose only, and our intent is not to influence or criticize any individual association, professions, or a government body. The opinions, contents expressed by me or any other experts on my channel are entirely those of authors or presenters.